Okay, government class, here we are talking about the Voice of Democracy audio essay. And so you will find this here under Unit 2, and we are going to get started with describing what is required in that audio essay. So as we begin, I want you to know a little bit of the background. This is something that has been created by the VFW, and it is a national essay competition that we are going to participate in. Now, whether you decide that you are going to submit your essay or not is going to be up to you. Each one of these essays are going to be required to submit to me into Canvas, and you're going to be doing that for a grade. But if you want to put that into the local competition for an opportunity to earn some scholarship money, then I'm going to give you some instructions on how to do that and highly encourage you to do that. There's really no downside, since you've already done the work here in class, to go ahead and putting your name in for that competition and see what happens. We've had a couple of winners in the past, and they have done a great job on the local level. We'd love to see some move beyond that and to go into the state and the national level. I think we definitely have the possibility for that. So this has been going on since 1947, and they are giving away over $2 million in scholarships and writing incentives. And so the essay this year has to be on the theme of why my vote matters. Now, as you write this essay, you cannot identify yourself in any way. So you cannot talk about the particular school that you attend. You cannot identify specific family members or your name or any of that type of thing, because of the fact that this is a essay competition and because they don't want to show any kind of bias toward regions of the country. So we're going to start off here. Your initial essay needs to be in the neighborhood of 400 to 600 words. And with that, you need to write a very strong introduction, have a very well-supported body, and an effective conclusion in addressing this prompt of why my vote matters. And then your essay needs to be submitted by the due date. I have a couple of different times when those will be due. We'll have the initial first draft coming up shortly, and then we'll have another practice, and then we'll actually have the final copy. So take a look at Canvas and see what the due dates are for those, and make sure that you have those turned in on time. Please do not begin recording your voice yet. We want to make sure that you go through the drafting process first, make any edits and changes before you actually record your voice on this. And that way you have the best possible essay and you have rehearsed all of that ahead of time. So when you write your essay, that's really all I want you to focus on right now, is making sure that you are considering how you want to do that. I've included in here previous winners, and you can listen to their speeches. I highly recommend that you do so, because that will give you a frame of reference on how they approached the topic, what type of things they included, personal stories and anecdotes, as well as historical background and information. All of that's important. Keep in mind, your audience here, you're going to have veterans of foreign wars who are going to be reading your essay, and they're going to be the ones that are going to be judging whether you did a good job or not. So more than the academic part of things, reach into your personal identification with some of these veterans of foreign VFW members, and just see how you can relate to this topic of why your vote matters. This is an election year as well, and so keep that in mind. Here is the student entry form for this year's contest. You will need to download this form, fill it out, and then it will need to accompany your audio essay when you are ready to turn this into our local VFW. And so you'll want to read through the rules, you want to read through the information, how to submit, and the deadline. The deadline for this, for being in the competition, is October 31st of this year. And these need to be submitted into your local VFW branch. So I can help you if that is something that you're interested in, and I can also give you some information on how to look up your local branch if it is not here in Lafayette. So there's information here, I think, even on the form. So if you have any questions, please come see me. Otherwise, get started on thinking about why your vote matters and how you're going to approach this, and be working on that first draft. Take a look at the due deadline and make sure that you have that turned in on time.